Okay, Aquarius, I'm going to do your reading for the month of May. So, I don't know why I just chose y'all. I feel like you don't expect to be chosen sometimes, or you don't expect to receive things back from whatever scenario that you're thinking about right now. That probably should stop. Okay, so that's what I mean. So, here's balance, here's deceit in the reverse. So, something really is balanced, something really is just like it is what it is. I don't know how to explain that outside of using that specific phrase. Something is not like you don't have to worry about it. It's not there's no lie behind it. There's no complications. You don't got to think about it very deeply. It is a yes or no question and the answer is no, you're not being deceived. Whatever appears to be balanced in your life right now probably is, whether you expected it to be or not. So there's something about you not thinking that things are balanced for some reason or some scenario or what in a scenario or whatever the case may be. Okay. And it has to do with the pleasure of survival. So you can take pleasure in surviving, or you don't have to take pleasure in surviving. You can really suffer, make survival into suffering, make it into something that you're constantly fighting, that you don't ever feel that you'll find peace of mind with, yada, yada, yada. What I'm seeing here is that the balance is not actually deceiving you. That is an opportunity. There's an opportunity on the table for pleasure to be something that is like livable. Like it's your real life is pleasurable. Your real life is not just about surviving, but it's a pleasurable survival. It's a comfortable existence. You're a well thought out, thoughtful. I don't know how to whatever thought it is that you had about something, throw that away. You might have thought it was deceptive. I don't think whatever it is deceptive. Yeah, there's self-esteem. Somebody, you could have been feeling like this, like maybe your self-esteem was kind of low. This is number 16. Maybe your self-esteem was low enough that you didn't think you would get, you're not maybe like balanced enough to attain a job or to keep a specific position, love in your love life and at your company, with your social status with your friends, whatever aspect financially. You understand what I'm saying? Like whatever area it is that comes to mind when I'm talking about this, it seems like you actually do have what you need for it to be balanced, pleasurable, and survivable. There's no lie there. Your self-esteem is to that point, or if you are thinking of someone else outside of yourself, that person actually does have enough self-esteem and is not lying about their position, their stance, right? I'm gonna get the mix and match deck to get some clarity. Yeah, I don't know why. I just felt like you almost didn't think you were gonna be chosen, or you don't feel selected for something. That's not necessarily the case. Like you have this opportunity right in front of you that if you choose to take it, then brand new things can happen, right? Yeah, here's the sun. Balance is coming out happily with you, okay? It's maybe a happy realization instead of a bad one. I think you might have been bracing yourself a bit to get bad news or to receive a bad outcome to something. I don't think you need to do that. I'm not strongly getting that that's like a thing that everyone needs or wants to hold their breath about. Yeah. Here's the castle coming out with the deceit in the reverse. So if someone appears, or if you appear, yeah, I'm just going to say this applies. Okay. Someone actually does have okay, you know how sometimes people say, oh, it looks like it's too good to be true, or it looks like it's just, because I've said that multiple times. Or sometimes you think to yourself like, yeah, right, this person couldn't possibly hold down 5 jobs and be really happy, all like jovial, happy, not stressed out at all. You know, you almost want to put the pieces together in a bad way, which is not a horrible thing. It's just what human nature does to people's brains, if I'm being real. In this specific case, whatever it is that the person has, they're not lying about it. If they say, "Oh, I have a house back at this other place, and I just, you know, I travel back and forth," and you're like, "Yeah, right. You probably don't. You might rent both of them, but you don't own your places." Like, this is a situation where the person really does, or a situation where you really do have the credentials on your resume to have a very balanced and well-rounded experience with something or somebody. This is actually whatever is going on. I feel you, Aquarius. I just feel you being like, no way, like look, holy moly. I'm telling you, something has caught you off guard. It's almost like you didn't think you were going to be the mushroom to be selected. Inside this cave, there's like a whole bunch of mushrooms. You were like, the one I picked it in the dark. I'm pretty sure it's not like an actual hallucinogenic recreational use mushroom, right? You happen to have a lucky day. That's what this is. The whole thing is going to be pleasurable. That's it. Like, you're going to be happy that you've balanced out your energy, or that someone else has balanced out their energy. And they're not going to be lying to you about whatever it is that they're planning, that they foresee for the future. Whatever, I'm just seeing sandcastles, and then being so like, as soon as the tide comes up, they're gone. This is not a sandcastle that's built in sand. Okay. It's one that's actually built into the side of a mountain. I want to say on a cliff. I don't know why I'm just seeing this. Like, the top of the tree is coming to the top of the kind of hole there. It's like on a cliff, on a precipice. I know in San Diego, if you look out over La Jolla Beach, or like in San Diego looking towards La Jolla Beach, you can see this huge mansion that's built right there, right on the side of the cliff, just like this. And it's because the founder of Ralph's, the people who own CVS Ralph's, that's their house. And I remember thinking to myself, like, damn, that was like such a perfect place to build like this great overlook, that's what I mean. It's like a pleasurable outcome, whatever it is that you're looking into, whatever it is that because I just see you looking in on something. Maybe that's you looking in on something that you're working on, or maybe something that you're working on is looking at you. You know, like when you get called into the office, that's a really good example of this kind of energy. You're like, Daryl, they're all here, please, they're all here, please call them into the office, right? You're like, damn, me and my coworkers are about to all get fired. Like, they just said they're all here. We're all about to get fired. We're about to get literally fired. You see the fire coming out of the dragon's mouth? You're not the one that has to worry. Everyone else has to survive that talking to you. Okay? You see that you're like the only one in the boat? Don't Rock the Boat by Aaliyah is coming to mind. Yesterday I did readings for Virgo and Leo. This came out in both of their readings as well, so you might be dealing with a Leo to some degree. What I'm seeing here is that you it's almost like having the principal over the PA, you know, loudspeaker, just Miss, Mr., Mrs., whatever, please come to the office. Like, your stomach is gonna drop. You're like, damn, I'm in trouble. Why am I going to the principal's office? Well, because the principal wants to present you with an award. You and your whole group did a great job. You were the group leader. So for you, you are doing great. You're the one that is singled out in that boat. If you felt like it was sink or swim, you definitely swam to the correct location, is what I'm going to say. You swam to a place where you could be found. So it's kind of meet me in the lost and found is now you are the lost and found person. So I don't know how else to put that for you. That's just like the kind of energy that's showing up. Yeah. The princess has arrived. Okay. That's what I mean, is that like whatever achievement, whatever reward it is that you're getting, um whatever you were trying to survive prior to this point, you are not going to get sacrificed by the fire. Okay. You might be sacrificed through the fire, as in you get to hear all of your coworkers get their butt reamed for something and you didn't get reamed at all. Okay. Like you were just sitting there minding your business, drinking your waters, sipping a coffee, thinking about what kind of Earl Grey tea you would sip if you were sitting at Ralph's. Okay. That's the kind of energy. Self-esteem of a princess is something that's developed. It's not something that just comes about. If you've ever seen Princess Diaries with Miss Hathaway, she's able to, yeah, look at that. There's like, this is the balance of energies. I do just want to say, I feel like this eagle is the one dropping off to you this bright idea that there actually might be balance, that there actually could be light at the end of the tunnel. I don't know why. That just seems, it seems like it's almost like you thought you were going to have to pay a whole bunch of taxes, and you find out that you're actually going to be receiving quite a hefty tax return from the same government that you were just absolutely terrified of, right? It's that kind of energy. It's just you were expecting something totally different, but you were able to actually be a shark, to navigate your way through deceit, through long corridors. I don't know why I'm seeing The Labyrinth, if you've never seen that movie. It's kind of interesting. It's a horror movie, actually, about a little boy that gets stolen from his cradle, from his crib. But he's taken to this huge castle, and the little boy's brother or his sister has to go find him. And she's the shark in the situation. I feel like you're the person that can kind of see through the dark. You're the one holding the light. Okay? Keeping the balance between the light and the dark so that you can find this place of pleasure, so that you can, I want to say, maximize on the aspects of yourself that you already know you have. So Crazy Turtle, the bat and the turtle came out. What I'm getting here is that, like, you could have been swinging in the dark. Like, I'm literally, when you hit a piñata, they put a blindfold on you. So you kind of feel like you're going to be blindsided by the piñata instead of the other way around. That's what I mean, is that you used your bat and you knocked something out the park. It was neither here nor there if you could see. You were just feeling your way through, kind of trying to figure out what it was that would make you feel this happiness, this level of balance, the ability to get through something or to survive, to be motivated, to be thriving, to be alive and well, right? There's the golden egg in the upright. You thought if you tried to take one of the golden eggs that the dragon dropped, you were going to get scorched. Like, you're going to be burnt earth, right? No, in this specific case, you've been accepted by this specific dragon. And I forgot, is it Rapunzel? Where with Lord Farquaad, whatever movie with Lord Farquaad, there's this huge dragon outside, and she's kind of mean. Like, she's not a nice dragon, but she loves one person. One human. She loves them to death. That one human is the only one. Somehow, you were selected to be the one human that this dragon loves. Okay? There's a song called Hippopotamus. If you love a hippopotamus, I'm going to sing it to you because that's the web that you just got caught into. You thought this web was going to be like disgusting and like catch you in the face. No, they just gave you like a mansion. You have your very own web, a brand new website, a whole bunch of promoters, And you are that spider that gets to sit right at the center of things and kind of orchestrate. You're Anansi the spider. You're Charlotte's Web spider. You're the lucky old man or lucky old woman. Like, you're the wise one. Like, you're the wise guy. Okay? That's what you've won here, is the self-esteem of knowing that about yourself. I think if other people didn't see it, now they do. You know, Humpty Dumpty. You can fall down, but you're not going to crack or just, lose your yolk all over the place, right? It's this zebra energy. It's knowing when to be black and when to be white, for lack of a better example. Firefly is also there in the reverse. It's like, you don't even need someone like a firefly to assist you with things. You are the light. I'm just seeing a lot of bright energy coming through here. There's bright, bright, bright. What's black and white and red all over. Okay. Well, I'm glad we established that. That's kind of what I mean. You're not really like being super funny about it. You're not being, some people misconstrue zebras as being a horse, just a striped horse. It could be that, but you've got to have a special set of skills, information, and demeanor about you if you're going to make this into a horse. And if you don't know that, then you don't know maybe enough to be a zebra. If that makes sense. You, Aquarius, this is giving the energy of like, not only do I know enough to be a zebra, I am a zebra in real life, which is what nobody was really understanding, that you weren't actually being deceitful. You really are that badass. Like, if you need to start on Shark Week, they dedicate the whole week to you with minimal commercial breaks. Kind of the energy. Like, you had no clue that you were even in the running for this. No, honey. No, honey. You are the golden ticket. Okay, to the whole Wonka factory, like that batshit we had out here, crazy. You're the whole Wonka factory. You are Mother Goose's egg. You're Mother Goose's baby. That's who you are. Okay, there's no, well, she's a half-breed princess or he's a half-breed prince. No, actually, you just said my self-esteem, my self-worth, because I know that I'm a prince or a princess. It doesn't make me a half-breed anything. Go talk to, Hogwarts about it then. Okay, Aquarius. I'm just going to let you sit with that golden energy and bask in it. Frolic if you must. Whatever it is that you're going to do, I'm sure you will know exactly how to do it. Whatever energy you've been leaning towards, lean into it at this point. Put your back into it, okay? Get some elbow grease going, whatever, okay? Because it sounds like it's a really good idea. And if it's not a bright idea for you, it certainly is making other people understand that you're able to look at things in a dualistic kind of way. You don't necessarily need to, shine a light on every single idea that you have, but your ideas are golden opportunities. Okay? All right. Trivia.